Hallo, ik ben Tim. Ik ben hoofdredacteur van de stripblad Jump. Omdat ik strips zelf heel erg geweldig vind. Door strips ben ik weer boeken gaan lezen, zoals uw zoon Michael. En ik hou ook heel veel van de Grijze Jager, zoals u ziet.
Yes, indeed. I'm quite fond of them myself.
En ik ben ook zelf heel erg dol op tekenen. Dus daarom heb ik voor
Just a
u
moment.
een
Just
hele
a
mooie
moment.
tekening gemaakt.
That's lovely. That's terrific. When I originally wrote these stories for Michael, I used to print them out and I used to illustrate them as well. I've lost all those old illustrations, but sorry, that isn't working. I have strange shaped ears, the headphones fall out. Just give me a minute.
Jammer.
See if these stay in. Oh, that's better. When I was a kid, I loved drawing. And I've done it all my life. I don't do it much now. Used to do it as a hobby. But I used to love pen and ink drawings. And so because Michael wasn't a mad keen reader when we started, I would do illustrations of the main scenes just in black pen and ink. And we've lost them. I don't know where they got to, because I put the stories aside for about 12 years. They were just in a drawer. But it fascinates me, the number of children like Tim, who do drawings of the characters and send them to me. I always love that.
Ik hoor ook dat bij sommige interviews je plattegronden maakte bij een soort gevechten. Waar heb je die eigenlijk?
Some of them I have, not all of them. I do them so that I don't get so that I can keep track of what's happening. And just a minute. I have a journal that a friend in America gave me years ago, and I tend to use that now. I keep a lot of notes in it. Don't know how well you can see that. Oops, not very well. This is one of the sea battles from Broederband, the Broederband. That's in the book I'm currently writing. It's the map between two destinations in Gallica. So I draw them up so that I can keep track of where people are, you know. And other odd things that I keep. I have to keep. There you go. That is. What is that? Oh, that's one of the battles in one of the early days books, where the Wargals are coming up a hill. It's fun to do it. What's that one? Hang on. I also keep things like I have to keep a list of the names of the Broederband. Yeah, so I have to do it because I keep getting East and West mixed up.
Ja, ik krijg ook wel soms van Noord, West, Zuid, West.
It's on another plane. When I come to Europe, I get very confused with direction because the sun is in the wrong part of the sky. And no matter how long I look at a map, I will go the wrong way. Some years ago, I bought a watch which has a compass built into it. I don't know what it is. There's something about your orientation that you just go the wrong way. Particularly east-west is the big problem.
Volgens mij lijk ik het meest op Wil. Want ik hou namelijk veel van klimmen. Ik kan mezelf heel goed verstoppen. Op school is het echt van verstoppertje, ik win. Ik mag gaan zoeken, ik vind ze allemaal. Zoals Halt altijd al zei, omhoog is altijd het best. Dus ik ga in de boom klimmen en ik ga me daar verstoppen. Daar kijken ze nooit. Op welke persoon uit jouw boek lijk jij het meest?
Oh, I'd love to say Halt, but it's not true. I'm asked that a lot. I don't know that I'm any of the characters. I often say I'm Baron Harold because I used to be fat and tell bad jokes. I've lost a lot of weight, so I can't say that anymore. I still tell bad jokes.
Kan jij jezelf ook goed verstoppen en klimmen en boogschieten? Zoals Halt?
Climbing, no. As I said to somebody earlier, if I stand up on a table, I get vertigo. I'm terrible at climbing. Michael was terrific. He used to frighten me. He was so good. Archery, I'm quite good at. I have 2 bows. And the thing with archery is you have to practice constantly, which I don't anymore. But once I get into practice, I'm a pretty good shot. I'm not up to Halt and Will's standard, but I'm pretty good. And what was the third thing? Hiding. I used to be, because I was small when I was a boy too, and I was very flexible. I could get into some very small areas, you know. And there's a fascination in that, I find, when I'm talking with young boys. You know, they love getting into small spaces. You know, it's one of the good things about being small.
Hoe kwam je op het idee om de Grijze Jagers als onderwerp te gebruiken?
2 places really. Strangely enough, one of the influencing factors were the Texas Rangers in the United States. And because they were a small body of men, there weren't many of them, but they had an inordinate effect on the world around them. And they always said that even though in the early days they had no uniform and didn't even have a star, if a Texas Ranger walked into the room, everybody knew that he was a Texas Ranger. And they had a great mystique about them. There was that, and also in World War II, the US Army had a group called the Rangers, who were like special forces, and that was where the inspiration came from, not from Lord of the Rings. Just incidentally, the oak leaf symbol of the Rangers is the American Army rank marking for a major or a lieutenant colonel, which I quite liked. I've used in the books a saying of theirs, which is one riot, one ranger. If there's a riot, it only takes one ranger to stop it. And that's, I was in Austin, which is the headquarters of the Texas Rangers, and that's up on a wall there. And I've used it. I've known that saying for years. And it's always fascinating. They've always fascinated me. They're just an incredible group. You know.